It's yapping time.
Living life sober, and in a more vulgar way of putting it, raw dogging life is not for the weak. And I know that I'm not the only one these days that is purposefully choosing not to participate in these recreational drugs and antidepressants and just, drink and smoke my life away because of just wanting to suppress and numb the pain of life. And ironically, with that choice of not going into these quote-unquote more accepted and traditional activities, I have instead been injecting my head with truths and sadly most truths in life are disheartening and hard to accept. Life is about just being able to either swallow the pill or to just always have trouble choking on it. That came out really bad, but you get the point though. So it's like, and I think I actually just realized that might be the thought process behind why the red and blue pill even came to be in the Matrix, actually. So, damn, I never heard anyone put it or like actually try to figure out why specifically the Matrix had it as pills, but damn. Well, okay, well, I didn't expect that to myself to just discover that on my own. There's probably some like random ass Redditors or 4chaners out there that like discovered that, analyzed that years ago, but I don't know. I'm just impressed with myself though that I was able to come to that conclusion. But yeah, so anyway, the point still stands though that living sober, especially these days, man, like of course my whole channel basically started because of just my unrelenting frustration and anger towards the system right now, and just the Steen files, they didn't help at all. They only made it worse. Just, now more normie people, more like the average Joe, if you will, now know or at least are aware now of the truth of like the people that control our world and control our lives on a daily basis. That they're evil, satanic PDFs and all that stuff. It's insane how many things have come to light, but at the same time, it's crazy how even with all of this evidence being shown and people now waking up into realizing that our quote-unquote greatest ally isn't really in fact our ally. It's just kind of like we're just pushing their agenda and just supporting their agenda because it benefits the US for some reason. I don't know. It's probably way deeper, and just all like these explanations for why these things are the way they are we'll probably never know, at least for like the common people like myself and you watching. I don't want to turn this into a conspiracy video. I mean, I don't even know where I wouldn't even know where to start or what to even talk about, because I mean, I'm not an expert on that stuff anyway, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But I basically chose to mentally harm myself instead of physically harm myself, and that's crazy, because it's like this whole world is now structured around picking a struggle. Like that phrase, like pick a struggle, literally it's that. And that's insane. That's insane to me. And it's like, how do people do it? How do blissfully ignorant people, how do stupid people go about their lives? Like how they just not think, like how but that just makes like for me, like I don't want to feel stupid. Like I've been treated poorly in school. I've been called an idiot. I've been called a retard. I've been called this and that for making mistakes, for not learning things fast enough. That's gotten under my skin, and it's like it would get to under most people's skin. I feel like if they've been treated poorly about their intelligence for most of their life. And me growing up as a teenager in a very competitive location and schools didn't help at all either. So I just I don't want to feel stupid or like brain dead, but at the same time, I wish that I could just have some sort of way to, but I know that sadly the only way to escape would either to just quit playing this game of life altogether, or to just accept that the world sucks and you just gotta make what you can of it. But that's just like, I don't know, man. I just feel like that's just such a stupid conclusion. But maybe stupid people are really the kings of the world, I guess. Being stupid is actually the real smart people or something, because being too smart is just like, it's a curse, because you just question everything forever. Like you go insane. You really go insane. Like, I mean, for example, for some reason I never found a reason to actually mention Dark Souls in any of my videos, despite me having Dark Souls and like Souls-like games and all my thumbnails. But I just thought about how in the Dark Souls series, they always show, well, actually, no, I don't think they showed this in Dark Souls 2, but in Dark Souls 1 and 3, though, they showed the mages, that if you gave them every bit of knowledge that they wanted from the start, that they were just craving, once you got it for them, and like you gave them more and more of this, they just became insane and they went hollow. That just sticks with me now. I feel like, from what I'm trying to say about just being constantly absorbing, like, just the harshness of life, and just seeing that everything is falling apart as we speak, economically and social, politically, it just makes life seem like it's unplayable. It seems like it's just like a Sisyphus. Feels like you're just pushing a boulder uphill for eternity. It's like you're just like struggling for nothing. And that's like a really big kind of message that the Souls games and Berserk had, where, I mean, it's really depressing to kind of see that life is pointless for the most part, for most of the things we try to do to keep things together. But mixed in there are beautiful things to experience and moments to cherish. So I don't know, it's fucked. I wish that I could be stupid, but no, I deny myself from just seeing life as just something to have fun in. And I'm not even a parent. I don't have a girlfriend right now. I don't have many bills. And yet it's crazy how me and probably thousands of people or millions of people feel this way right now in my generation, because it's just, we have a lot, but we also lost a lot because of technology and AI. AI is just the biggest mistake that has happened. That's about it. See ya.